Being stuck inside our homes while we wait for the global health situation to be over makes people list down a bunch of things they want to accomplish as soon as all this is over. And we're pretty sure most of you would write down traveling as one of the first things you'll do. We won't judge you though because we feel the same. Being cooped up inside makes you miss the feeling of visiting somewhere new without the fear of getting sick. But today, we'll share with you a country that we all think deserves a spot on your bucket list. The land of wine, meat, and football, Argentina. Welcome back once again, guys. For today's episode, we'll be listing down some of the best places to visit in Argentina, so make sure you're taking down notes in case you're planning to visit this beautiful country someday. But before we proceed, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel with the alarm bell on so you'll be notified as soon as we upload a new video. As the 8th largest country in the world, there are a lot of things to love about this lively and beautiful land, and you're sure to find something within its borders that will make you instantly fall in love with it. So here are the best places to visit in Argentina. Buenos Aires. Starting today's list is the capital of the country, Buenos Aires. Highly considered as the Paris of the South, Buenos Aires is the epicenter in culture in all of Argentina. It's also the birthplace of the country's famous dance, the tango, which originated in the working-class Buenos Aires neighborhoods of La Boca and San Telmo in the 19th century, and it has since spread throughout the world. Feast your eyes on peak European architecture with its historical sites, romantic boulevards, famous cuisines, and a list of fascinating must-see museums. And since Argentina is known for its beef, make sure to drop by Don Julio, a traditional steakhouse that's a must-try for steak lovers. On the other hand, if you're a shopaholic, then drop by San Telmo Market, where various items are always on sale, so you won't need to think too much about souvenirs. San Carlos de Bariloche. Up next, we have a famous mountain located in Patagonia called the San Carlos de Bariloche, or just Bariloche, a scenic mountain town that borders the icy blue glacial lake Nahuel Huapi. The scene is full of epic sceneries that are perfect to lounge about throughout the day. With its beautiful lakes, mountains, and forests, it's easy to fall in love with Bariloche, especially if you're someone who values tranquility while having a heavy dose of fresh air and nature. The town is pretty small, so it's walkable, and it's right by the lakeside, a perfect spot for picnics. El Chalten. Continuing on the list, we have a small village that previously served as the outpost in the late 70s in the Patagonian region of southern Argentina, El Chalten. This small village is situated between two of Patagonia's most glorious peaks, Mount Fitzroy and Cerro Torres, which makes the town a popular tourist spot that offers hiking, mountain biking, and trekking adventures, and is known for being the hiking capital of Argentina because of its abundance of hiking trails. Mendoza. For the wine lovers out there, rejoice! We have just the place for you, and it's located in Mendoza, which is also known as the Napa of Argentina. A wine lover's paradise, this picturesque region is glorified with the Andes Mountains behind it. Aside from being the largest wine-producing region, Mendoza is also known for its proximity to the Aconcagua, the highest mountain in the Americas. Activities here include a lot of outdoor activities, such as horseback riding and river rafting, and did you know you could also bike through the vineyards and spend the whole day exploring the region while also sampling its famous wines and cuisines. Each winery offers something a little different for visitors to enjoy, whether it's private tastings with the estate sommelier or wine tasting by bike. Cordoba. For the architecture lovers out there, this next one's for you. Cordoba is known for its numerous Spanish colonial architecture and is also known as La Docta, which translates to the learned. Cordoba is the second largest city in the country and is full of universities and colleges, hence being called La Docta. But as soon as the sun sets, it turns into a pretty lively night scene that's jam-packed with rally car racing and quarteto music. The city is surrounded by 3 mountain ranges, bound by the river banks of Primero River, with its Spanish colonial architecture blending with the modern buildings, a juxtaposition made by man. Also, one last thing, be sure to check out the place's many museums and art galleries if you really want to dive deep into their culture. Tierra del Fuego National Park. Up next, this is for our park enthusiasts and nature reserve fans out there. Check out the Tierra del Fuego National Park, which is located in the southern regions of Argentina, where the Andes Mountains meet the icy waters of Antarctica. A hiking haven, you can choose one of the many trails present in this location and enjoy the glacial lakes, snow-capped mountains, and lush forests that surround the area. There are also a lot of tourist companies that offer a full-day tour with Tierra del Fuego, so it's sure to be a bang for your buck, or you can opt to go for a hike if you're an outdoor activity type person. Mar del Plata. Continuing with the list, we have the seaside resort town of Mar del Plata, which is the most popular beach destination in the country. It's known for its sandy beaches, which attract millions of tourists every year. Mar del Plata is another popular spot that has a rich and historical architecture that blends with the modern buildings of the place and is home to a lot of classy hotels, restaurants, clubs, museums, and even has an aquarium and zoo so you can take your pick on what activity you want to do. Iguazu National Park. Prepare to be awed with this God-given beauty in the form of huge waterfalls and subtropical forest that is Iguazu National Park. It is home to one of the largest and most powerful waterfalls in the world called the Iguazu Falls, which translates to big water that's made up of hundreds of individual cascades and also has a waterfall called Devil's Throat, which is also double the height of Niagara Falls. The Iguazu National Park includes the last surviving untouched Atlantic forest in existence filled with flora and fauna. You can take a jungle safari to have a better feel to this beautiful park, or take a boat tour, which is guaranteed to get you wet, but hey, that's part of the cruise. Or if you have quite a bit of cash to spare, then you can opt for a helicopter tour to see the majestic views from up above. Los Glaciares. We have another park entry on today's list which you should definitely see, and that's Los Glaciares of Glaciers National Park. From the name itself, you can bet your boots you're going to see amazing glaciers that are advancing and retreating in an endless cycle that showcases cracking ice and thunderous booms as the water laps and crashes below. Los Glaciares is Argentina's second largest park and is easily accessible since Amtrak offers a shuttle from the park entrance to the Going to the Sun Road, one of the most scenic drives you'll ever experience if you choose to go there. Like many other parks in this list, it also has a popular trail called the Perito Moreno Glacier that attracts numerous trekkers yearly from all over the world. Fitzroy Peak, another popular hike, is also located within this park, and you can also marvel at the serenity of Lago Argentina, Argentina's largest freshwater lake. Ushuaia. Since we've also established the proximity of the land to Antarctica, then why not drop by the popular base for Antarctic cruises, Ushuaia, which is the largest city in the Terra del Fuego province. Ushuaia is known as the gateway to Antarctica and serves as the southernmost region of the country, which earned its nickname as the end of the world. Pretty cool. Don't be fooled though, since this town is a popular resort spot, complete with bars, museums, restaurants, and top-notch hotels. You could take the End of the World train, which is located in the western portion, or opt for scenic hiking trails in the east and take a moment to admire Fagnano Lake. You can also visit the Beagle Channel, which offers views of penguins and sea lions, or just stay within the city and visit the Maritime and Old Museum. Puerto Madryn. If you want a better look at amazing wildlife, then make sure to drop by Puerto Madryn, which is located on the east coast of the county on the Golfo Nuevo, New Gulf, and is known as the gateway to the Peninsula Valdez. Puerto Madryn is known for its beaches and proximity to the Peninsula Valdez, allowing tourists to view elephant seals, penguins, orcas, and even whales right off the shoreline. Whale watching tours are a popular activity offered by the town, as southern right whales uses the waters of Golfo Nuevo for breeding and giving birth, and during July to September you can see these majestic animals since they are so close to the mainland. Quebrada de Humahuaca. And finally, last but not least, we have the UNESCO World Heritage Site of Quebrada de Humahuaca, which is famous for its colorful rock formations, and along the way you can see Cerro de los Siete Colores, or the Hill of Seven Colors. This mountain valley served as an important caravan road that was part of a significant ancient trading route during the Inca Empire. This small colonial town was founded during the 1500s, so it's known for its historical value and was the site of many bloody battles during the Argentine War of Independence. And with that, we're wrapping up today's episode of the best places to visit in Argentina. So what do you think? Do you fancy dropping by one of these places as soon as the global health situation is over? Since it looks like it'll take a bit more time to recover from this outbreak, hopefully all of you will keep safe and are practicing safety protocols. Don't forget to save up for that next trip. Before you go, kindly give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel with the notification bell on so you get first dibs on our new releases. Thanks again for watching, and we'll see you next time. Ciao!